So Drew, you know about Luscher Farms.
Luscher Farms.
I'll get to that in a minute, but it turns out they've got some additions that they're working on for the area and they're really exciting. We'll check it out.
Well, it's Luscher or Luscher. I call it Luscher, but I'm from California. It's a city-owned urban farm, which makes it very unique. The city purchased this portion of the farm where the old farmhouse and the white barn are in 1992 from Rudy Luscher and his family. In total, with all the properties, it's about 126 acres.
I personally loved coming to Luscher Farms as a kid. There are so many things to do out here. There's an artificial turf now that's used by area sports teams. There's also 2 fenced-in dog parks. There's a community garden with 200 plots that neighbors can rent to grow their own things. And there's an agriculture program. But that's not all.
You can buy shares of vegetables year-round. All of that is completely organic with no herbicide or pesticides.
That seems like a lot of stuff, right? Well, that's not all. Ivan tells me that part of their plan is going to be improving the pathways that are already here. It's really about just making them more user-friendly and safe.
They're going to be natural surface. So we're not going to be paving them. Some of the pedestrian only and some of the collector multi-use trails will be graveled. We have about 3.5 miles of road pathways on the property. We're not actually looking at adding more.
And that's not all, folks. They're also considering adding a bike park.
Okay, so terrain bike park.
What exactly is that?
So a cluster of purpose-built trails built for bikers, either that being mountain bikers or dirt jumper, BMX type people. The trails are progressive in nature, so it's an area where kids can go and learn how to ride. We find all of the places that kids are doing it already.
It's a pretty interesting idea, right? Well, it's one that not all neighbors are super excited about. Some have concerns about how it's going to affect their property value, and luckily we've got an expert who can speak on that.
Whenever something is changing in the neighborhood, neighbors are understandably concerned about what it might do to their property values. With the bike park proposed here, I think about other areas around the Portland metro where similar type of situations have occurred. There was a skate park in Hillsborough that people were concerned about. It's actually turned out to be a real boon for the community and a great gathering place for folks. I think that this bike park, as an opportunity for kids to get exercise, is going to do the same thing.
The city of Lake Oswego is suggesting 2 proposed areas where this could go. One on the east side, one on the north side. The public can give their opinion on which area they think is going to be the best for it. This still has a ways to go in the planning, though. It's about a year out from breaking ground, and the city is working with Clackamas County right now because this is owned by the city, but it's in unincorporated Clackamas County, and they're trying to make sure that this is zoned properly so that from here on out, they can continue to develop this area in an urban growth boundary. So of course, this is ever evolving, and we are going to stay on this topic for you and keep you updated. And again, if you need anything, make sure to contact the Drew Coleman team.